You typically can deliver your baby 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after your due date. These are all the signs to know when it's time. Hi guys, welcome back to the Momma Nurse channel where we discuss everything nursing, motherhood, and lifestyle. I'm Vanessa. Please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. As you guys may know, I have 4 babies ranging from 7 months old to 4 years old. Each pregnancy and each delivery was a little bit different, but they were all natural. I did them with no medications, pretty easy and quick labors, and I'm here to give you all the signs so you know when it's time for you to give birth. Sign number 1, your baby drops. This is something that a lot of women will hear as they get closer to their due date. It just basically means that the baby and your stomach drop a little bit lower than where you were holding the baby before. This happens a couple weeks before you end up delivering, and it's more evident as time approaches, but sometimes people will notice it before you do yourself. Sign number 2, you get this urge to nest, or basically a burst of energy. You want to clean, you want to make sure that everything is perfect for when baby arrives. This is usually a telltale sign that baby is ready to enter the world. One sign that a lot of mothers may not believe is you stop gaining weight. So those last couple days or weeks of your pregnancy, you may notice that at your weekly checkups, your weight is staying stagnant. This happened to me in my last pregnancy. I didn't really notice it in the 3 prior, but my last pregnancy, I did notice that my weight was the same each week that I went for my checkup. Sign number 4, you may not notice this one, but your cervix will start dilating. You could be walking around, and as you're walking and moving and just living your everyday life, your cervix starts to dilate in preparation for baby's arrival. At your checkups, if your doctor starts checking to see if you are dilated, they can let you know how far dilated you are. For all of my pregnancies, I chose not to get checked if I was dilated or not. That's just personal preference. I kind of just wanted to let my baby and my body tell me when it was time, rather than having a number in my head of how dilated or not I was, because I just felt like it was going to make me a little bit more stressed. So I just decided to let my body and baby tell me when it was time. Sign number 5, exhaustion or fatigue. You just want to lay in bed. You don't have much energy to do anything. This is a telltale sign that baby's on their way. Your body starts to feel heavy in this stage. You feel a little sluggish. If you're still working, work may be harder than what it was before. I started feeling this in my last pregnancy. I worked up until 2 days before I delivered, and I remember those last few shifts that I had, I was definitely more sluggish. I was still able to get my work done, but I noticed that I was dragging a little bit. Sign number 6 is a little TMI, but diarrhea. If you notice that you start to have diarrhea towards the end of your pregnancy, you want to 1, make sure that you increase your water intake so that you don't get dehydrated, and 2, prepare for baby. Number 7 and 8, I'm going to combine. So you have your bloody show and you have your mucus plug. Your mucus plug, you may not notice when it dislodges. Sometimes it just happens while you have a normal urination, and it will just be in the toilet and you won't even realize it. You will also have what they call a bloody show. So that might be when you wipe, you may have some bloody discharge. That just means that your cervix is ripened and getting ready for delivery. And number 9, your water breaks. Once your water breaks, it means you need to get to the hospital immediately. You're at increased risk for the umbilical cord being wrapped around baby's head, because at this point, the water is going to continue to flow and bring baby down closer to the cervix. It also increases your risk of infection for the amount of time from your water breaking to delivery of baby. So you want to make sure you get to the hospital so you can be connected to monitors and they can watch the well-being of baby and you. My water broke at home for baby number 3, and I got to the hospital fairly quickly, and she arrived fairly quickly as well. For baby number 4, I was at the hospital, and that's when my water broke. I was probably only there for about 10 to 15 minutes before this happened. But with my first 2 deliveries, they had to actually pop my water, so I did not experience that with my first 2. So these are some of the telltale signs to know that you're getting ready to deliver a baby. What signs did you notice? Go ahead and drop it down in the comments. And until next time, stay safe, be well, and live life.